Well, great. Good evening, friends. In this video, we are going to see collection framework in Java. See why we need collection framework in Java. Okay, so whenever there is a concept in any other courses, okay, whenever there is a concept, why we need this concept? What is the real implementation? Why is this concept was introduced? Okay, these are the questions you must ask yourself. Okay, these are the questions that you must know the answer for all this. Okay, see, collection framework has a solution for the problems that are there in array. See, in array, the size of the array is fixed. Okay, so you cannot increase the size of the array or you cannot decrease the size of the array. Okay, for example, let me take an example. I have a company. In that company, I have 100 employees. Okay, so 100 employees will have ID number. So using array, I have stored ID employee. ID of employees in an array. Okay, so later on, I wanted to increase the production. So I have appointed extra 5 members into my team. Okay, so I need to give ID employee to them, and I have to add it in my database. Okay, so in array I have stored 100 elements. If I want to add these 5 elements into that, I cannot add because the size of the array is fixed. Okay, so for example, when due to recursion I have to remove 30 members from my team. Okay, so I cannot decrease the elements of an array. Okay, since I have removed 30 members, so I cannot decrease the id of I cannot remove the id of these employees from array. Okay, so the size of the array is fixed. Okay, so that is why we have collection framework in Java. Another reason is that, okay, uh, collection another reason is that array stores only homogeneous values. Okay, for example, I can only store same data type of values in array. I can only store int type of values, I can only store string type of values. Okay, only I can store only that type of data into array. I cannot store string, integer, float, double or boolean value in one array. Okay, so array stores only homogeneous values. If I want to have a container which will have all the data types, okay, I can go with collection framework in Java. Okay, so to overcome the drawbacks of array, we have collection framework in Java. See, collection framework, framework provides many interfaces and their implemented classes, okay, in order to store group of objects in a single entity. Okay, so when it comes to collection framework, okay, you can store all things, all the objects in single object. Okay, so that is the brief description about collection framework. Okay, so whatever that is there in orange color or pink color here, I can say that it is interface. Whatever that is there in blue color, it is a class. Okay, see, I want to tell you this very clearly. Okay, if one interface inheriting another interface, we use the keyword extends. If one class inheriting another class, we use the keyword extending. Okay, if a class inheriting another interface, if a class inheriting interface, we use the word implements. Okay, if a class inheriting interface, we use the word implements. Okay, I want to ask you one question here. Can a interface inherit a class? Can an interface inherit a class? If your answer is no, you are right. Okay, an interface cannot inherit a class. You need to be very clear about it. Okay, so an interface cannot inherit a class, but a class can inherit a interface. Okay, so you need to have uh, clarity on the terminologies that we use here. Okay, so literable is an interface. So collection framework has two interfaces here. One is literable, another one is map. So literable is an interface, and collection is extending literable, and list, queue, set are extending collection interface. Okay, so list, queue, set are the interfaces which are extending collection interface. Okay, so array list, linked list, vector or stack or the classes that are extending list interface. Okay, so priority queue and array queue or the classes that are extending queue interface. has set, linked has set, or tree set, or the classes that are extending set interface. Okay, so map is also interface here. Has table, linked has map, and has map, okay, are the classes that are extending map. Map is an interface here. See, you can clearly understand it very clearly here. So array list is a class, okay, that is extending list, okay, list extending collection, collection extending literable. So array list can access the methods of literable, array list can access the methods of collection, array list can access the methods of list, okay, but array list cannot access the methods that are there in queue. Array list cannot access the methods that are there in set. Okay, hope you are able to understand this. Okay, has set is there. Okay, has set is a class. Okay, so that is extending set. Okay, so as set can access the methods of set, has set can access the methods of collections, has set can access the methods of literable, but has set cannot access the methods that are there in list. Okay, hope you are clear with this, hope you are able to understand this. Okay, so I think you already know we cannot create object for an interface. Okay, we cannot create object for an interface. Okay, but it will have reference. Interface can have reference of an object, okay, of its class. Okay, so this is the overview of collection framework in Java. Okay, hope you are clear about this. So we are going to have clear cut discussion on each and every topic in collection framework within Saturday. So be clear about this. Okay, so this is very a minute overview of collection framework in Java. Thank you for watching this. Have a great day.